Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel and to another episode of the Grandstand. In fact, the best grandstand of the year. Why is that? It's because it's my 38th birthday celebration. Uh, you know, 38 years ago today, little constitutionalist me was born into this country's history, and, since then, obviously, I've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life. At 18 years old, had a massive health issue where I had a full body peeling, almost killed me. When I was 31, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. Survived that, and so forth and so on. So, you know, a lot of interesting stuff here. A lot of interesting stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and basically bullshit for a few minutes here between. I know Angry just finished his chat, and I know that NEA is about to get going here at 10 o'clock. So I figured I'd just come on and BS with people and do a my little birthday celebration of blowing out my candle, which is going to be a Bic lighter being lit up and blown out. So happy birthday to me on that one. But yeah, I know there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on when it comes to gun stuff in Illinois in the last couple days. Um, I know they're trying to ram through an assault weapons ban there, which is totally unconstitutional. You got a bunch of people already really assume over it, which I don't understand how in this country we can't pre-sue on stuff like that because like you're clearly breaking a constitutional amendment, which is the Second Amendment that should not be infringed upon. And it's kind of ridiculous to sit here and have to put up with that crap to even have it go into technically law before it can be lawsuited out of office is what it is, dude. Because again, it goes back to Marbury versus Madison case, 1803, when you had two of our founding fathers fight each other on the constitutional basis of is this thing constitutional or not, and the fact that it at the time was ruled unconstitutional and was ruled as if it is deemed unconstitutional, it should be looked at as an avert and begin with, and that's exactly what it should be anymore, dude. And it's like it's ridiculous that we even have to fight this kind of tyranny or anything else like that when we should just be able to live our lives in peace and freedom and everything else like that. And I think the biggest problem is, and it goes back to something even our founders talked about, several hundred years back, which is you have people who refuse to respect their constitutional oath of office. And so there'll be a bunch of oath breakers and crazy pieces of shit like that, dude, and sit there and do all kinds of criminality and whatnot. And then people wonder, why we're getting into a point in time in history right now where civil war is a very real possibility again, why another revolution is a very good possibility again, why balkanization is a very good possibility again. And it's like eventually something's going to pop. If it's going to pop this year, if it's going to pop next year, who the hell knows at this point? But like we're getting to that point in history again where it's like it's either fight or flight mode, and I think there's a lot of people that are going to have to be forced to fight because there's nowhere to fly to, man. America is the last bastion of true freedom in this fucking world right now, dude. It's why they're trying to attack our gun rights so bad. It's why they're trying to attack our constitutional rights so bad. And it's why they want to disarm us because they want to kill us eventually, and that's the whole point. It's really fucking hard to kill people that are fucking armed, dude. Just look at Brazil for God's sakes. You had that Lula guy get in there and immediately try to steal gun rights that Bolsonaro gave people is what it was, dude. And it's like that's the entire point is you have to be able to arm yourself against tyrannical governments, period. Because if you can't, they will always take over and it will always end the exact same way. It will end a Hitler way, it'll end a Stalin way, it'll end a Mao way, and it'll be mass genocide at a extreme level is what it is, man. Or it'll be like Planned Parenthood that, has murdered more people than fucking Auschwitz did, dude. So, yeah. It's not good, but yeah, figured I'd just come on here for a few minutes and, like I said, 38th birthday, yay me. I wish I'd had the money today to go get a 38 special, but unfortunately that was not the case. So maybe one day soon, maybe tonight, maybe I'll hit the lottery and be able to buy every gun I want to buy at this point. Then that'd be sweet. But you never know. You never know. It'd be nice to be a billionaire after tonight, though, and that'd be the case. Then you would really know about Ohio Patriot Education Network because we would become a mainstay name at that point, and actually just the Patriot Education Networks of America would become a mainstay name at that point because we'd be funding ones in every single state at that point and be able to do it right and actually fight Bloomberg and Giffords and every other anti-gunner right in their face, dude, is what it is. And that's what it needs to be anymore, man. It needs to be fighting tyranny every day, fighting all these scumbag NGOs and stuff like that aren't even government organizations, but yet want to sit there and play fucking politics with government officials is what it is, or just bribe them is what it is. So, but anyway, like I said though, it's a bunch of shit, and I for one am sick and tired of it. I know other people are sick and tired of it as well, and I think eventually we're going to have a time period in history very soon of either before the end of the year a Great Depression type of scenario happening or a balkanization event happening. I'm not sure which at this point, maybe both, even for that matter. But either way, you know, it was nice having one last birthday potentially before that happens. So, you know, and I would say to anybody else that's having a birthday, before the end of this year, like, live it up while you can, because some of the worst days in this country's history are upon us, I believe. And if you're not prepared now, you better get prepared while you still can. If you're not armed right now, get armed immediately, because, you know, it's going to get bad, man. And just big picture scenario thinking, it's going to get to the point where if you're not armed, you're just going to be a victim of some kind. So, anyway, not trying to be bleak or anything like that, just trying to like legitimately speak the truth is what it is now. Like I've been speaking for, the last 6-7 years on this channel, and the last really 13, 14 years on YouTube right now in various forms and under different names and everything else like that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back probably with another grandstand at some point, like 4 or 5 hours from now. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. It depends. I got some stuff I gotta do, so it depends if it's gonna be after NEA's chat tonight or if it'd be sometime tomorrow morning, afternoon, somewhere in there. But either way, I'll be back again to like some point, either in the next few hours or next 24 hours anyway, and talk about some stuff. As far as I'm aware, there's still not been anything submitted into the Ohio General Assembly yet for any legislation, which is good because again, it means they're not technically fucking us on gun rights yet, but I look for that to come, and I'll tell you right now, I am ready to fight these people to my dying breath, because there is no fucking way that they are going to ever pass anything in this state, whether it be the unconstitutional red flag crap they've been trying to push as Dayton in 2019, whether it be the BS universal background check crap they've been trying to push since then as well, whether it be magazine bans, whether it be AWBs, any of that crap, dude. And that's the thing. People have said it for some time now, and the truth of the matter is, of course, they want to ban so-called assault weapons because they know for a fact that that's going to be what's going to be used against the tyrannical government that they have created at this point. So, anyway, in the true just society right now, the Hughes Amendment wouldn't exist, the NFA itself wouldn't exist, and we would all have access to full auto, fucking hand grenades, rocket launchers, etc., as our founding fathers intended us to have, is what it is. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next one.